Ray High School as we bring you high school basketball the final 2 days of 2024. And tonight, Providence Cristo Ray looking for their 8th win of the year. They're currently 7-4. They're hosting the Chargers of Central Christian. They come in at 1-9. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer since 1955. Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Bertner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you and your family. Piper Logistics, your trusted logistics partner since 1994. Aspen Creek Grill, the largest selection of great food and very affordable. Highway Safety Services, over 60 years combined experience in traffic control and pavement markings in Indiana. And the IndianaSRN sports page. Follow the sports page daily with updated news from coast to coast. Log on to IndianaSRN.org and click on the sports page tab. Troy Nergowski, Coach Keith Myers with you tonight. Great to have you with us. We're about ready to wind down the calendar year 2024, but we've got a lot of basketball coming up not only today, tomorrow, but as we begin the new year.
Can't wait for tonight's game, and then tomorrow we head to Seymour to finish out our year, and then 2025. Folks, in January, we are busy all 31 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. This should be an interesting matchup. Both of these teams on the other end of Class A basketball in the state of Indiana. Providence Cristo Rey, though, a quick start, 7-4. Last year at this time, they were 0-11.
Yeah.
So you look at the turnaround that Scott Miller has done with the team. Deion Smith, the new coach at Central Christian, talked to us earlier today, said he's pretty happy the way the kids are coming. He's going to start 5 freshmen tonight. Could be a nightmare. I pulled out my hair. That's why I don't have hair, because it's really tough to get that done.
All right, we'll come back. The tip-off coming up next right here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software. We're here to helping you procure the licensing, manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization. We definitely work as a team to deliver solutions for our customers.
We're here to build relationships with customers, which is unique.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction. Every day they head out to make our roads safer and better for you. But did you know work zone deaths have increased 63% since 2010?
Wow, that's a lot. Please slow down and pay attention when you see all those orange signs. When you do, you're helping to keep our parents and everyone who works on the roads safe. Thanks for looking out for us.
This message is brought to you by your friends at Highway Safety Services. Stay safe, stay alert.
Back here at Providence, Cristo Rey. Tip-off coming up in just a few moments. Keys to the game coming up in a little bit as well. We want to go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups, the Chargers and the Wolves. There are your starters again for Central Christian: Worthen, Riggins, Walker, Ford, and Martin. For Providence, Cristo Rey, Murphy, Parker, Gilbert, Armenta, and Martinez. Coach, keys to tonight's game.
Well, if you're Providence Cristo Rey, you come off with a very good tournament and you finish second in that tournament, you got to continue to progress to be that way. You turned this season around. I mean, last year you're 0-11 at this time. You're 7-4. You're playing well. You're playing home. It's your last game of the 24 season. Yeah. For Central Christian, you're young. You got 5 freshmen starting tonight. 5. I've never started 5 before. So it'd be very interesting. I think you got to control the ball, and you just got to see what you got to do. The cool thing about freshmen, they grow up to be sophomores and juniors, and then they're sad because you already got them as a senior.
All right, it'll be Providence Cristo Rey basketball to begin this one here tonight. Thanks for being with us. The final 2 broadcasts of the 2024 calendar will, as Coach mentioned, be at Seymour tomorrow. It'll be a matinee game. For all you basketball fans, that shot in the lane by Martinez is good, and Providence Cristo Rey on top 2-0. And they will show full court, man-to-man. They'll look to trap. There is Riggins. Ball in the backcourt. He'll have to hurry. And once you get it across the timeline, Martin will work it down low. And that shot is no good by Ford. And a loose basketball picked up in the corner by Walker. So Chargers will get another opportunity. Chargers in the dark uniforms, the Wolves in their home whites. This shot is on the way and no good by Ja'Cory Martin. And they are one and done in their first offensive possession. Central Christian The basketball team is trying to find their way in the shooting department, especially from three. Our last report, they were down to 12% from three-point range. And from the field itself, just 25%. Here's a wide open shot from the right wing. It's no good. And we'll head the other way. Chargers basketball, their first turnover, the steal, and the layup good. And that'll be Aiden Martinez, who now has 4. Central Christian averaging about 24 turnovers per game. That'll be a blocked shot. He goes out of bounds. It was Martinez who got the block. Take another look at that turnover that forced in the backcourt and the easy layup. Deion Smith took over this ball club over the last 3 games. Off the inbound, shot in the corner, rims in and out. The offensive rebound putback is no good by Worthen.
Expecting contact and didn't get it.
Back the other way. That's off the glass, no good with the left hand by Brian Parker.
You know, a young ball club like this, Deion wants to put his system together. And, sometimes it's hard to get freshmen to think, because last year you were the star because you were an 8th grader and everything you did didn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Now, as a freshman, that game's a lot faster, a lot quicker. It's difficult to go from 8th grade to varsity basketball.
That'll be a turnover off the inbound as we head the other way, and the layup is going to be good. And there is Aiden Martinez again. He has all 6 points. And we have a quick timeout on the floor by Central Christian. Looks like this will be a 30-second timeout. And want to remind you, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call at 317-849-0810. See Coach Smith right there giving his team some instructions. The offense, they missed the one shot, rimmed in and out. But they also got to find a way, Coach, not to turn that ball over. You don't want to give Providence Cristo Rey any extra possessions if you can possibly avoid it. By the way, the series is in favor of Central Christian. They've met 7 times, and Central Christian leads the series 4-3 last year. Providence Cristo Rey won that game 42-36. That was, again, 1 year ago. That'll be Martin across the timeline. Ball almost thrown away. This will be Riggins. Riggins, the double team. Turnover number 3. Wolves on the run the other way, and the layup good. This time it'll be Jose Armenta. He gets his first bucket of the night. 3 turnovers now by Central Christian. Ball is loose in the backcourt. That'll be the 4th turnover. Nice pass inside, and then off the fingertips and out of bounds. Turnover by PCR.
Catch ball before you move.
The press again, and we got a foul by Andrew Murphy. That'll be his first. Well, Central Christian is going to have a difficult time breaking this press. And, boy, how about that? 2 quick ones by Murphy within seconds of each other.
Might have been a little touch foul there.
They always get the big guys, you know. They can't maneuver as fast, and they bump into a guy a little bit, and the next thing you know, they're out of the ball game.
Is that why you never got to play much?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All kinds of changes now.
You know, when Nick played,
yeah,
he handled all that pressure.
He did.
Well,
when you score 40 a game, you don't have to worry about pressure.
And I got a Chuck Levine update I need to talk to you about.
There's a Chuck Levine update.
Yes, sir.
Ball loose at midcourt. Picked up by Riggins. Riggins on the drive, missed the layup, and the rebound pulled down by T.J. Durison, who is checked into the lineup. In fact, there's all new players in. Keandre Wingo is in as well. He wears number 1.
Well,
Savon Mahmoud is in as well.
T.J. had a great holiday tournament and was in the all-tournament team. So 24 is a stud. It's going to be fun to see him play.
Got a lot of length. There's the 5th turnover by Central. We head the other way before the shot. We have a foul. And that should be 21 Caden Ford on the first foul for Caden on the night. And they're actually going to give Wingo shots here. At first, I thought he said it was going to be on the floor, though, because he points right there.
Yep.
But we'll take it as Wingo goes to the line, just a freshman. And his first free throw is missed. He'll get one more. What's the Chuck Levine update?
Royal Rumble, February 1st, WWE.
Yeah.
Chuck will be in the front row.
Oh. He's a retired wrestler he is.
Yes, he's retired. Retired with the belt. Be happy to have the belt around his waist on Royal Rumble.
Javion Newell, number 13, you see right there at the bottom of your screen, checking into the lineup as the second free throw missed by Wingo. By the way, that is Jason Morris. Number 3 is also in for Providence Cristo Rey. This will be Riggins to the baseline, still looking for their first points of the night. The 3 is no good by Martin. And now the Wolves with the basketball.
Look up, look up, look up.
Wingo got help there by Mahmoud. A little extended zone 2-1-2 turnover and a potential bucket the other way and a missed layup but a foul call as Ja'Cory Martin will go to the free throw line for 2.
Wingo on the foul.
3 turnovers now by Providence Cristo Rey. And you see the miss right there and the little body foul there by Wingo.
Little frustration there.
And Central Christian on the board just under the 4-minute mark in the opening quarter. Took them 4 minutes and 4 seconds to get on the board.
And they're only down by 6.
It's a weird game sometimes,
It is
Coach.
a weird game.
You'd look at the amount of turnovers and yet no buckets, and yet you're only down 2 possessions. Now can Providence Cristo Rey take advantage of it as you see Central Christian back into their man-to-man. They're trying to trap everywhere they can. Jason Morris along with Wingo, the 2 guards on the outside. Good look here at Javion Newell. He is just he is the lone senior. There's another turnover, and back the other way we go, and a missed layup by Riggins, but getting it back and laying it in will be Ja'Cory Martin.
Ja'Cory has all 4 points.
Providence Cristo Rey now with 4 turnovers, and Wingo's been a little shaky. Jump stop in the lane, short on the jumper, gets the offensive rebound, put back, no. The rebound inside missed by Newell. Newell gets it again, and they miss a couple of bunnies inside. Actually, that's going to be T.J. Durison who missed that second one. And as we head the other way, we've got another foul call, and they may get Durison.
His first.
So we head to the free throw line, Josiah Riggins. Riggins at one point this year averaging 13 points per game. He's taking another look at the foul, the body foul there on T.J. Durison. Durison has great length down low. He, along with Javion Newell, give the Wolves some size, and we've got a lane violation against Newell, so guess what? Riggins will get another one.
You know, when my kids made that violation, that's pure lack of concentration. You got to concentrate because you know you're not going to move it until he releases the ball.
Second free throw is good, so Riggins a perfect 2 of 2.
And it's an 8-6 game.
Just like that, 6-0 run. Against this, well, what would be the second unit right now for Providence Cristo Rey. Ball tipped in the air. It goes out of bounds, and it will what? Who touched it last? We're going to say it will be Wolves basketball. They have not really taken care of the ball of late, have they?
No, they have not.
Elijah Grimes, number 2 with the basketball. Now they'll work it inside, and a whistle, and that will send T.J. Durison to the line. Now, the one thing you're going to notice, and I know you're thinking the same thing I am, who's going to stop Durison if he can get that ball down in the low post?
Foul was on McDonald.
So here's Durson at the line, and he's on the board.
This young man is a leader in the classroom, a leader at the school, and a very good basketball player.
Well, I will be curious again, who on Central Christian's team is going to be able to stop him underneath if he can get good position?
You're
Second
right.
free throws missed.
Yep, good point.
There's just no size on this Central Christian team. The drive down the lane, bucket good by Riggins.
He's got 4 on the night.
He and Ja'Cory Martin, each with 4. It's back to a 1-point lead. That's Grimes on the baseline. Nothing there. Back outside again to Newell. High post to Durson. Durson off the glass too hard. Offensive rebound. Put back good.
You can see the height there. It's going to really take the advantage.
Press again. Worthen in the backcourt with Riggins. Riggins. Lob pass will find Martin. Coming up on 1:30 to go in this opening quarter. And
nice.
The ball stolen away. Here's Newell. Newell takes it himself, missed it short. That'll be the 6th turnover now by Central Christian as we head the other way. Falling to the floor is Riggins. He goes down hard. Numbers back the other way for the Wolves. Nice pass to the inside. Basket good by Newell, and he'll go to the line.
Actually, there was no foul call. They stopped it because of an injury.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, that's not what you're supposed to do because the player that was down was a player from Central Christian.
That's correct.
But why are they giving it to Central Christian?
They're going to give him the point.
Oh.
He scored.
Okay. But they didn't foul him,
No.
is what you're saying.
That's correct.
Okay. 13-8 your score. Ball loose at midcourt, 7th turnover.
Give the ball up.
The spin in the lane, bucket good by Murphy. Off the inbound, a steal, and it got a foul on this one as Gilbert. Carter Gilbert gets the steal. He's back in the lineup. 8 turnovers now by Central Christian. This might be the best lineup here for Providence Cristo Rey. We've got another foul, and it will not count. I think they got number who on that one? Number 5. That's going to be McDonald for his 2nd. And so the inbound once again for the Wolves with 53.2. Almost stolen away there by Riggins. Wingo stays in. He'll be at the point. Almost looks like a kind of a matchup zone here by Central Christian. This is Newell. Bounce pass inside. Not a whole lot of running room that time for Gilbert. And they'll bring it back outside to Wingo. Here's a shot from the right side, and that'll be a 3-point bucket by Andrew Murphy. Murphy now has 5. Press once again by the Wolves. Down to the final 10. And a turnover once again. That's number 9 for Central Christian. Got to keep an eye on the clock right here. Nice bounce inside. Layup good by Durson. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the opening period of play. Providence, a run at the end of the quarter. They lead it by 12.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience. We've got incredible specials, great service. Everything that we do here is made from scratch. We hand-cut all our steaks in-house. Bring your family. Come have some great food.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man. it's being a Mason.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and for the community we share. We can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. Give them a call at 317-472-7600. And by Passionate Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience as a prestige healthcare company. Passionate Care is driven by decades of expertise and a drive to go above and beyond. For more information, call 317-537-1811. Offensive foul on McDonald. That is already his third in the 10th turnover now by Central Christian.
Use the elbow to move people out of the way.
Which is fine until you get caught.
Yes.
Wolves basketball. A lot of happy feet there by Parker. No whistle. This will be Gilbert on the drive.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Boy, a lot of contact, knocking Gilbert to the floor, but no whistle. Press once again, lob pass to Martin. Here's a three from the right wing, well short by McDonald. And the Wolves will head the other way. Here's Murphy driving. Murphy can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, put back good. Contact as well, but no whistle. As Jose Armenta now has 4. Lead is now ballooned to 14. And we got a foul. Nope, a travel in the lane. That's the 11th turnover now by Central Christian. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to do the job right the first time. Here's a three from the left wing, nothing but net that time by Murphy.
He's got 6-8 on tonight.
2 3-pointers, timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Providence leads at 25-8. Big play here for Mount Vernon. Ertl looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with 3. Mays drive. Floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off, and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board. Back here at Providence Cristo Rey, and by the way, this is a Providence Cristo Rey team. When they have won their games this year, they're averaging at 16 points per win. In the 4 losses, they've been beaten by an average of nearly 40. So they've had one way or the other.
Roller coaster.
Turnover once again. Central Christian now with 12. So far, 8 points by Andrew Murphy, leading the Wolves in scoring. That zone continues to extend. The 3 by Armenta is no good. And we got a foul call against Providence Cristo Rey. They may have gotten Armenta, and that's going to be his first. Able to follow the shot, unfortunately ran into a Charger player. The press put on again. Low pass. The step through, nearly a turnover, and this will be Carpenter with a jumper. That's no good. The battle for the rebound, it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's last touched by Providence Cristo Rey. Nope, yep, they will. They're going to say, I think it was 23, Martinez, who touched it. Chargers off the inbound. They have not scored in this quarter. It was 20-8 after one. And they're still looking for their first points, but there's another turnover. And we got a foul back the other way, and that's going to go against Caden Ford. That's going to be a second. This is not a deep Central Christian team either, Coach. They can't afford to get guys in foul trouble.
They have got a couple kids that didn't even show up to play tonight.
And that doesn't help. Good effort there by Armenta trying to get the continuation.
Well, in the NBA, that's 2 shots.
It is. It used to be you had 3 to make 2. Remember those days?
Oh, the ABA days.
Yeah.
Bob Snedelicki.
I mean, Nedelicki, not Snedelicki. Shot is going to be missed by Murphy.
I said Nedelicki.
That little S in there didn't help. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right, here is Riggins back the other way down the lane.
Oh, nice block.
Yeah, great block there by Armenta. They're actually going to take that back. That's going to be Martinez, and we got a block, or do we have a charge? One called a block, one called
a charge.
Yeah, so the guy outside will get the call.
Was on 21.
Carter Gilbert.
Great communications by officials. Here we go. There's the charge call.
Well, I'm not sure they communicated at all, because if you ought to come together and talk about it.
Yeah.
That'll be the 5th turnover now by Providence Cristo Ray. Shot down low is going to be missed by Corian Walker.
They just can't get a basket.
Walker once again. Guarded by Durison. The drive down the lane. Bucket good this time.
Way to go to the hoop. Martin
now has 6. Finally get on the board in the second quarter. Wolves basketball. That is Durison on the high post. As he drives, he'll get fouled. They may get Corian Walker. Corian picking up his first. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have consistently been the trusted allies for all your inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation needs. They stand as your comprehensive logistics partner. For more information, give them a call at 317-396-1023, and a turnover by PCR. A 15-point lead here in the second. We're about halfway through. This is Riggins. He has 4 points. Pull-up jumpers on the way, short. As Caden Ford can't get it to go. Ford still looking for his first basket.
I would go right back to the post.
He's playing a lot on that high post. I'd like to see him down on the block. Nearly a turnover there as Savon Mahmoud in the lineup. That 3's off, no good. A rebound once again inside Durison. Gets 2 offensive boards. He now has 7. Ball knocked out of bounds. Long arms there by Javion Newell. .335 remaining before halftime. Nice pass down low, and the layup good. Big fella inside. Walker gets his first 2. Wolves basketball. And we got a kick out front. That'll be Ja'Cory Martin on the kick. This is Wingo on the drive. Feeds it inside. Ball loose off the double team. Durison lost it. No turnover.
He has to realize he's getting double teamed, and then he's got to find the open man.
Still not sure I wouldn't put him down on a block. That shot's on the way good as Elijah Grimes, the junior, gets his first 2. And then a turnover on the inbound by Central Christian. Stepped on the line, and so that'll cost him a possession. And we've got a substitution. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark. If you're looking to elevate your brand, make sure you choose Dynamark. your one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, 317-328-2555. Shot missed. Durson with the offensive rebound. Has it stripped out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds. See, I think if you put Durson down on a block and then feed him inside, that double team can't come as quick. He gets in the middle like that.
Take the angles?
Yeah, take an angle away from it. Shot's going to be missed by Grimes.
How about that? Go ahead and get the ball.
Yeah, followed his shot. Another possession here with a 29-12 lead. Grimes deep in the corner, then he traveled with it. So that'll be their 7th turnover.
Bench is trying to help him call that travel.
Oh. Brass put on again as you see Jason Morris checking in. How about that scoop shot? No good by Riggins. Great effort, though, on the rebound by T.J. Durson.
Durson makes a big difference on the offense and defensive end. I like his game.
He's got some long arms, too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Good player.
In the corner, the 3 on the way, no good
there
by
he is.
Grimes. Offensive rebound, put back, yes.
Durson has 9 on the night.
And numerous offensive rebounds. Boy, they almost turned it over again on the inbound. Boy, you got to get back.
Oh,
There's a blocked shot by Durson. But PCR's got to get back on defense. That ball gets to midcourt, nobody's sprinting all the way back. How about that drive? Layup no good. Durson battling for it. Ball loose. And finally picked up by Newell. And then we got a ball knocked out of bounds as Wingo had it for the moment.
Durson makes a big difference, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, big time. And if he had a post coach like you, he would be like Wilt Chamberlain.
Is that right?
Yeah. Nice inside pass again. It'll be Durson. See, I think he's down there. You just can't stop him. There is nobody for Central Christian big enough to stop him. Looks like we have a foul call in the backcourt. Got number 3. That's going to be Jason Morris. Morris is a senior. Morris, one of 2 seniors on this Providence Cristo Rey team. Down to a minute 15 to go. Ball loose, run down by Martin deep in the corner. He'll get trapped there. Wide open 3 is on the way. No good by McDonald. He is 0 for tonight from 3-point range. 60 seconds remaining. This is Wingo. In the corner, the 3 no good. Maybe a little quick that time by Morris. On the run back the other way. The layup's going to be missed by Riggins. The putback good by Martin.
Martin's playing pretty well tonight. He's got 6, 7, 8.
33-14, lead at 19. See, will the Wolves play for 1 here? That's Elijah Grimes. Good look here at Durson. Drives in between 2 defenders and puts it in. It's not rocket science when you get it down there like that, right?
You got a big man like that, feed him the ball. Let him have a great night.
A lot of contact.
Good defense there.
Turnover. And we got a foul in the backcourt against Central Christian. May have gotten Ja'Cory Martin, number 24. By the way, that is the 15th turnover by Central Christian. Charge, as we mentioned, coming in, the last numbers we had, they were at 24 turnovers per game. They are now ahead of that pace. Could be the final possession. In the corner, here's a 3, wide open, no good. As Gilbert can't finish it, they'll wave off the final shot. And we have made it to halftime. Providence Cristo Rey got out to a fast start in the second quarter. They head to the locker room with a 21-point lead.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year-round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night. But when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year, IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in. But if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink. You know, donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter, or to work at Wheeler. We need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities. For sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program with our reach, maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, and which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation, or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner, come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For Indiana SRN, this is Keith Myers.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Highway Safety Services. You do what you do. We'll keep you safe doing it. If you'd like more information on Highway Safety Services, give them a call at 765-446-1502. And want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use of audio or video without the expressed written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited. Let's run down the first half scoring. First off for Central Christian, they were led by Ja'Cory Martin with 8, Josiah Riggins with 4, and Corian Walker finished with 2. For Providence, Cristo Ray, TJ Dorson had 13 points, 8 points by Murphy, 6 points by Martinez, 4 by Armenta, 2 by Newell, and 2 by Elijah Grimes. The turnover bug hitting Central Christian big in the first half. They finished with 15. Providence Cristo Ray finished with 7. Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
TJ Durson has made the difference.
Yeah.
He didn't start. We were shocked that he didn't start. We can now understand what Coach Miller's doing. He's playing everybody about 4 minutes tonight because he feels pretty comfortable that he's going to get this win. But I tell you what, the Durson kid, I like the way he plays. He seems like he puts his heads up. The only thing I would do is put him maybe deeper.
Yeah.
At the key and maybe work on his foot speed. But other than that, I think this kid is a keeper. I don't know what year is he a junior?
He's a junior.
Yeah, he's got some talent, and I think he could really make some noise next year as a senior. You get him some reps, get him some tryouts, some looks. I think he could be a very good player, and I like that he's a good community kid in the school as well, plays very well, and a lot of people in that school is very happy with that young man.
All right, tell you what, we'll come back in a little bit. We'll take one final break. We'll come back with the third quarter in just a few moments. Providence Cristo Ray leads at 35-14.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, insulting referees,
threatening officials,
berating young umpires, learning the ropes,
violent language in the stands,
screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
By the way, we're back in action tomorrow.
We are?
Yep, New Albany Seymour in less than 24 hours.
Are we flying down tonight?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah, on your dime.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your private jet ready to go?
IndianaSRN. Did you see our new jet?
Yeah.
In the backyard?
I did.
Yeah.
How do you get it out of here?
Debbie said very carefully.
So we'll be, again, at Seymour, New Albany. Seymour at New Albany team's pretty good.
That's a 12:30 start.
12:30 tip-off time.
New Albany is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back there on Saturday.
Against Martinsville.
That's
going to be a good game, too.
So we'll be seeing a lot of Seymour in the next.
We might as well just leave our equipment.
Not a bad idea. In fact, I see Seymour on my calendar 3 times.
Yeah.
Providence Cristo Ray basketball. Starters back in both ways. Ball picked up, shot, and missed by Gilbert. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay here with the Wolves. Or nope. Yes, it will. Go 1-4 high.
That official does not point to where that ball goes.
Not good mechanics, is it?
Oh, jump stop.
The
Boom.
shot missed by Murphy, trying to get into double figures.
I like the jump stop.
So it'll be Chargers basketball down by 21. The trap out front. Now it'll be Martin. Thought about the 3, and we'll pass it up, and they'll work it back to Martin between the circles. Martin on the drive and a foul call. They may have gotten Andrew Murphy. If they did, that's his 3rd. So we'll head to the free throw line. Ja'Cory Martin, 2 for 2. He has a chance here to get into double figures. By the way, Andrew Murphy with those 3 fouls, the only player really in foul trouble tonight for Providence Cristo Ray. You're okay when you have a 21-point lead, though. Now down to 20. So Wolves basketball, that pressure really doesn't bother them too much. Here's Gilbert. Wide open shot by Parker is going to be missed. And their offense off to a slow start here in the 3rd.
Move your feet. Move your feet. Oh.
Ball is off the fingertips of Gilbert, though our in-house official, we need one of those guys says, like they do in the NFL, where, hey, what did you think about that call?
I would love to do that. I don't think I would.
Drive and the left-hand shot, no good. They challenged Aiden Martinez underneath.
Problem with that, they don't give me enough time to talk.
No, they don't.
That's why I'm in this booth with you.
You're lucky to get any with me here tonight.
I'm hearing you.
Little floater down on the baseline, no good by Martinez, and they have now missed their first 3 shots in close. Even had the 3-point attempt that was off the mark. Here's Caden Ford. Out front now to Worthen. Worthen's got some happy feet, but nobody called it. Here's Riggins. He's cut off. Kick out to Martin. His shot no good, and everybody's cold early. Here come the Wolves back the other way. Ball loose on the floor. That'll be their 8th turnover. Chargers running the floor the other way, and the layup good by Ja'Cory Martin. Now he's in double figures with 11. So far, the Wolves have not done a very good job of executing in this quarter. Parker nearly lost it there. Good look here at Armenta, who is at the point now for the Wolves. He's going to fire a 3 and got it. Armenta now with 7. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. That'll be a turnover by Central Christian. We want you to do your part and practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we don't play.
Happy New Year to all of our officials.
Off the screen is Murphy. Murphy glides inside, missed it. And we have a rebounding foul. We're going to have a substitute change here, and several players coming in. Just tell me who the foul was on.
34.
Thank you. That'll be Walker. If you could see Keith here in our booth, here high above the floor, he's giving me hand signals.
Trying my best.
I know.
There he is. Boom.
Nice pass inside. That'll be Durison.
15.
back to a 23-point lead under the 5-minute mark. This will be Martin on the drive, working there against Newell. See that jumping defense causing some issues. Ball loose on the floor. Martin dives for it. And we have another player on the floor. This time it'll be Jason Morris, and we have a jump ball. And possession error will stay here with Central Christian. So Martin will inbound. By the way, Central Christian only averaging 33 points per game. And they've just turned it over now for the 17th time. Wolves basketball. The drive down the lane off the glass and good. That'll be Wingo, gets his first 2. This is a Providence team that's only averaging 46. So they're only 4 away from their season average. They got a foul here on Providence Cristo Ray. And they will get Jason Morris for his second.
Look at this little move. Whoop. That's the Nick Lewis move.
It is. Nick probably dunked it, though, be my guess.
Well, being 7 foot, he should.
Martin off the glass. Rebounded there by Newell, and it's knocked out of bounds by Martin.
You know, Nick played high school basketball. 7-foot frame, 260.
He really slimmed down, didn't he?
He did. Well, got married. That's what happened.
Oh, it'll kill you.
Well, he's engaged. That's what hurt him.
Well, we got to remind him of we can get him out of it, 3 rings of marriage.
Well, I know I do know that we're filming it on IndianaSRN. It's going to be our halftime show for football season next year.
Okay, good.
She's going to say yes, I hope.
When are they getting married?
I think.
Oh, here's going to be an offensive foul call against Wingo. So I just heard him say 2026, so it won't be next football season.
What is next year?
2025.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm a year ahead.
Yeah, there's a block shot by Durison.
Okay, it will be only 2025, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's that education I got. It's that Purdue education. Now, I could do math.
I thought you went to Indiana, what?
Oh, no,
University of Indianapolis.
Oh, I did.
For a day.
Central, Indiana Central.
Indiana Central. This 3 is on the way, no good by Worthen. Offensive rebound underneath by McDonald, and they'll get another shot at it. Here's Riggins. His jumper's no good.
1 day education at Indiana Central. That is true. That is a true story.
And then what did you do after that 1 day?
I went to work.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, sir.
Here's Durison. Starts to make his move.
I don't think the big guy needs to dribble.
Nope. Don't put it on the floor if you don't have to. That's why you need to move him back down to the low block. And then Central Christian throws it out of bounds back the other way. So Providence Cristo Ray gets it once again. I believe you would have been a 4.0 student if you would have gone for 4 years.
Probably if I went to 4 years. 1 each.
1 point for each year, yes.
Got a timeout.
Timeout, Providence Cristo Ray. Let's see if this will be a 30 or will it be a full timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, the IndianaSRN sports page, high school, college, pro sports, we have it all. Check it out, IndianaSRN.org. Click on the sports page tab. And don't forget, you can help us put more students right here on internet television. By doing so, all you have to do is log on to IndianaSRN.org and direct your donation to a specific school. Hit the donate button, and you can do that by doing what? What's your email address?
Coach at IndianaSRN.org.
You know, your producer doesn't like that at all.
I know. I saw him take off the Did you see Chance over there? Chance woke up. Our camera guy just woke up.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people just did. So coach at IndianaSRN.org.
Yes, very good.
And you can direct your money
to any school.
Any school.
And we'll take care of it.
Very affordable. How about that drive down the lane? Layup good by Wingo. Nobody picked him up at all.
Wingo must have been watching Nick's films because that's how, I mean, Nick, that's his go-to.
Even at 7 foot 260.
I'm telling you.
Central Christian basketball. This is Riggins. Riggins, we mentioned a double-digit score, but only 4 so far, all coming in the first quarter, near turnover. Nice pass underneath, off the tip, the layup good by Corian Walker. He has 4. Coming up on 2 minutes. Mahmoud in the lineup. He and Newell working out front along with Wingo. The spin to the baseline there by Newell. Looking down low, they go to Durison, layup good.
Durison has 17.
See, that's where he belongs, right there.
Yeah, I like that.
He's a 3-foot guy.
I think you're right, Coach.
The drive inside. How about that one? That was perhaps a travel, but the bucket good there by Ja'Cory Martin. He's up to 13 now. Lead at 25. Newell working out front, gives it off now to Wingo. Good look here at Mahmoud. Back to Wingo, baseline drive, the double team, step through, can't get it. Durison, the offensive rebound, put back good. He is what you would call right now in that area unstoppable.
Now, I tell you what, I would give him the ball.
I tell him, just go down to the block, we'll get it to you. The drive, the shot's going to be missed. Getting it back is Martin. This is Riggins. Riggins gets cut off there by Mahmoud.
Oh, no.
This shot is on the way, well short.
Yeah, but, he has the...
Boy, that baseball pass ricocheted off the hands of Durison and off the backboard. A little bit too much on that one. And then Central Christian turns it over. That's number 19. Mahmoud lost it. That's 11 now by Providence Cristo Rey. Could be the final possession of the quarter. Here's Riggins. Feeds it outside. Carpenter on the drive, the shot, an air ball, the rebound, the outlet pass, and it'll be Newell at the last opportunity. We head to the fourth quarter. Providence leads at 48-21.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call at 317-894-7000 for more information. And don't forget Aspen Creek Grill. Delicious food, great service, and they have all those playoff games in college football coming up over the next few days.
And if you're down in the southern part of the state, like Greenwood, they have opened up that store.
They have. Aspen Creek Grill, 866-885-3249.
Why go anywhere else?
You shouldn't. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. We're down to our final 8 minutes of play. Providence Cristo Rey with a comfortable 27-point lead. Carter Gilbert back in. Durison down low, unstoppable again, gets the first 2 of the fourth. We'll be naming the Piper Logistics Player of the Game in the Morales Group postgame show. Stay tuned for that. And we'll also tell you about some of the upcoming games. There's another turnover, the steal. And as we head the other way, a foul call. Andrew Murphy comes up with the steal thanks to that double team. Martin will pick up the foul. That's going to be number 2 on Martin. And looks like we may have a stoppage of play here. May get a timeout, a 30-second timeout by Central Christian. Want to remind you that Wheeler Mission, part of our broadcast here again tonight, for over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like to volunteer or would like more information, give them a call at 317-686-6239. Coach Smith coaching his team and trying to help them understand the intricacies of the game of basketball.
Well, you got the clipboard, but sometimes the clipboard you just got to go out on the floor and say, here's where I want you, right here. See this? Maybe put tape. I've been known to put tape on the floor of my teams.
During the game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd tee you up. Providence Cristo Ray off the inbound, and the layup good. Is that Brian Parker? No, it's going to, who was that?
Gilbert. 21.
Oh, Gilbert. So Gilbert gets the bucket. Ball is loose. It goes out of bounds, and let's see, was John Worthen last to touch it? No, they'll say it was touched by PCR, so it'll be Charger basketball. Here's Martin, wide open. Worthen, and he gets rejected.
His third.
His third what?
Block.
Oh.
Hey, while we have this time, we want to welcome back a new guy on our crew. Chance Middleton from college and from the Olympics has made it back and is working for us a couple of times this weekend before he heads back to school. And Nick Lewis. Nicky is back. Good to have him back on board.
Somebody fell asleep on defense, and the basket good. Central Christian, that looks like Vince Carpenter. Shot inside again by Durson. He continues to dominate inside, and we're coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Got a jump ball at midcourt. By the way, the Chargers have not scored in double figures in any one quarter yet. They're being well. In fact, at the 23, they still have 10 more to go to get to their average. Meanwhile, Providence has surpassed 46, so they've been averaging around 46 per game, only giving up 52 per game as well. Ball turned over once again, and then it's loose in the backcourt, and it's going to go out of bounds, so each team ends up turning the ball over. We've got another few substitutions coming in once again. Looks like Martinez is back in. Also, Armenta has checked in. That is Newell guarding the inbound. Ball is going to be touched out of bounds there by Newell. Good look here at Riggins. The drive down the lane, scoop shot up and good. Nice shot there by Riggins. His first two since the opening quarter.
They've shut him down. Leading scorer of the team.
Wingo back in. He along with Mahmoud, and we've got a moving screen foul call against Providence. I think they ended up getting Armenta for his second. That'll be the 13th turnover now by Providence Cristo Ray. The drive basket good by Caden Ford. Ford on the board for the first time. Armenta with the basketball. Back outside now to Wingo. Wingo, nice crossover and a foul call. We'll take it out underneath. That'll go against Jordan Worthen. They run that 1-4 high from out of bounds. Nobody really cut to the basket as Armenta now controls it out front. The entry pass down low. The reverse layup good. Nice play there by Aiden Martinez.
He's played well tonight. He's got 8.
Yeah, his first point since the opening quarter. Lead now at 31. Little jump stop shot on the way and good. So Caden Ford, 2 buckets in a row, and he gets fouled. So Ford a chance to complete the 3-point play right here. Elijah Grimes, 22. They're going to say Armenta picked up the foul. That's going to be his 3rd. So after the missed free throw by Ford, Armenta starts to drive, gets cut off there by Caden Ford, and will bring it back out front. 4.5 to go. This is Armenta. Wide open shot from the right side, no good. Armenta with a rebound, drives in and scores. 9 now by Armenta. Lead back to 31. This is Riggins. Off the cut will be Martin. Martin trying to work there against Newell. Newell has a little size advantage. Here's a pull-up shot on the way, no good by Riggins. And they're one and done as Wingo comes away with it. Wingo bouncing right side to Armenta. They'll bring it back out front and go left side now to Newell. Newell gets by the defender. Loses the handle on the basketball and turns it over.
Too much dribbling.
Yep.
Got to give the ball up.
14 turnovers now by Providence Cristo Ray. And a foul call on the reach. So Providence going to pick up their 8th win of the season. See the foul right there against Mahmoud. The bounce. And the shot, Worthen will go to the line. Next game up for Providence, they'll go to Attica. January 3rd, as you take a look at the hack right there by Javion Newell.
I think Coach played everybody tonight.
Yep, sure did. Free throw missed by Worthen.
Central Christian plays who next time?
They will go to Eminence on January 3rd. Eminence is a team that Providence Cristo Ray beat earlier this year, 53-51. Second free throw good.
Eminence is in that sectional.
Teams know each other very well. Under 3. Straight away, 3 on the way is a little bit off the mark by Newell, and I would imagine they tell him don't take that shot again.
I would think the next time down the floor they're going to hold the ball a little bit.
Lead stays at 30 in a reach on Javion Newell. And there's a situation, too, where you try to get your players to understand, like Javion, there's no need to foul there. Just play good defense. You're up by 30. There's no need to reach. You may want to get a steal there, and I understand that, but what if it's a close ball game and you make a foul like that?
And right now, you know, you're coaching here. You just got to get out of Dodge right now.
Yeah. Just take the win, come back, practice tomorrow, maybe a shoot around on New Year's Day, and then get ready for your game at Attica. The second free throw's missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched. Looks like Durison may have gotten a hand on it. He or Murphy. Timeout by Central Christian. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break as well with 2:37 remaining.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Get a Gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. The guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
After the timeout, 60-31 your score. We will have the Morales postgame show coming up after the game as that ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover there for Central Christian. Got a whistle and a traveling call. So come up on 2 minutes remaining.
A game that was 20-8 at the end of 1.
Martin missing that one badly. Coming out with it will be Wingo. Wingo coast to coast, and he'll go to the line.
Providence came out in a really put pressure on them, and really that started the game on a good note for Providence Cristo Rey, and good to see them go back on a winning streak here.
And by the way, Central Christian with the 23 turnovers, they've been averaging around 24 per game. Wingo now with 5 all in the second half.
You know, Coach said, though, you know, a young ball club, got to work with it, got to get some confidence. You know, again, we go back. You know, you're an 8th grader last year, and you're probably a stud. This year you're playing varsity players, and it's kind of tough to get things going.
Yep, got to start over. Second free throw good. By the way, Durison is out. Also out of the lineup is Javion Newell. You see Jason Morris has checked in. Under 2 minutes remaining, lead at 31. The drive, the miss by Riggins.
Thanks to Bobby Brown, the athletic director at Central Christian, and my good old buddy Andrew Dishman.
How about the spin and the bucket? Good there by Carter Gilbert.
From Andrew, from Providence Cristo Rey. Coached against Andrew many, many times. Let's just say Andrew beat me like a drum many, many times.
Martin off the miss. This is Parker, and we should have, what, a travel right there?
Yes, I think that's a pretty good call. Got to put the ball on the
floor.
And then go.
Dribble.
Yes.
Yeah. Put it down and then dribble and go.
You know, Coach Beth taught us that from Sheridan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't know that in the first place?
I was chewing gum. I couldn't do both.
Yeah, true. Coming up on a minute remaining. This is Martin in the lane. Feeds down low. Shot's going to be missed, and we battle for the rebound. That's going to be Martinez and Walker, and the possession arrow in favor of Providence Cristo Rey. Under a minute. Central Christian will fall to 1-10 on the year, and again, they'll travel to Eminence on January 3rd. Here's a drive by Elijah Grimes and a turnover. Back the other way we go. That's off the back of the iron by Riggins, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay right here. Coach will have a list of the games coming up here in the next couple of days as part of the Morales Group postgame show. And that may be a travel the other way as well, and it is.
Actually stepped on the baseline, on the sidelines.
So that'll be a turnover no matter what, right?
I guess so.
I guess in the book they don't put.
They don't put. Well, yeah, they don't.
I think I would have got him for a travel.
Okay, I'll put travel.
Thank you.
You still spell that with a T?
Yes.
Okay.
Got a foul call against Elijah Grimes, and we'll take it out on the side. That's the fourth team foul on Central. There's no need to foul the rest of the way here. This is Brian Parker in the lineup along with Mahmoud, and that'll be Gilbert again. Running down the final seconds of this one, and this one is in the books. Providence Cristo Rey picks up their 8th win of the season. They win it 64-31. The Morales Group postgame show coming up next.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net. Or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Tonight's postgame show brought to you by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Whether you're looking to start a new career or grow your team with exceptional talent, the Morales Group is here to help you succeed. Providence Cristo Rey got off to a fast start. Central Christian in that first couple of minutes made a nice run, got it to within one, but then after that, Providence Cristo Rey just kind of put it away there in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. They give the ball to TJ Durson, and he delivered.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, let's go ahead and name the Piper Logistics player of the game. From warehousing to transportation, Piper Logistics delivers solutions that keep you on the move. With efficiency and reliability, Piper Logistics gets the job done.
23 points, 3 blocked shots, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists.
You gave him 4 assists?
Not bad tonight.
Only I had him for 5.
Did you? Well, We'll give him 6 then.
Okay, good. We'll give him
probably
6.
Mixed him. Very good player. I like the kid. I think the kid's a good player, post player. Might need to learn how to play post a little bit. I'm sure Coach will be working on that in the second half of the season. But, he's a junior as well, so that's going to get a good start for him.
All right, time to look ahead to our games.
Hey, can't wait. Looking for our head to our game tomorrow. We're at Seymour as New Albany takes on Seymour. That's a 12:30 start. January 4th, that's a Saturday, Martinsville and Seymour. The 7th, Columbus North and Covenant Christian at Westfield, Mount Vernon. The 8th, we're at Beech Grove and Chittard. The 10th, we go back to Seymour against Charleston. And on the 11th, Guerin Catholic taking on Heritage Christian. And there you see the Beech Grove Chittard matchup. And the HCAC Game of the Week, Transylvania Rose Hallman, also on January 11th. We want to thank Andrew Distman and Bobby Brown for allowing us to do the game tonight. We want to thank Troy and Nick and all the guys. Thanks to our title sponsor, Reynolds Farm Equipment, Passion to Care, Boilermaker 374, Wheeler Mission, Burtner Electric, Morales Group, Piper Logistics, Aspen Creek Grill, Highway Safety Services, and, of course, the Indiana Sports Page. For Keith Myers, that's who I am, Troy Derogowski, Nick Lewis, and Chance Middleton. Goodbye, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30.